The photos on the wall speak to change along the Oregon coast, and that change is driven mostly by erosion, where a more resistant rock unit, such as an igneous rock, will form a headland where the less resistant rock on either side of it would erode back. And the same process is going on in the mountains of the Coast Range, which are also eroding, and the more resistant rocks in the Coast Range tend to form the high peaks. And within the Coast Range, the more resistant rocks are mostly igneous rocks, just like along the coast. So if you were to go up to the top of Mary's Peak, which is the highest point in the Coast Range, you would see that the rock up there is this rock called Gabbro. It's an igneous rock that, instead of erupting onto the surface, cooled and crystallized beneath the surface. And that makes a very resistant, hard rock, and so it forms the top of Mary's Peak and many of the other peaks in the Coast Range. In fact, if you look at a geologic map of the Coast Range, you can see that there's a variety of igneous rocks there. There are these gabbros, which are shown by the rust color, and you can see Mary's Peak is down here in the south part of the map. There's also the light brown color, which marks the Columbia River Basalt group, that you can look along the coastline. You can see that forms many of the headlands. It also forms some of the peaks in the northern Coast Range. And the purple color are seafloor basalts called the Siletz basalt. Like the Klamath, it was accreted to the west coast of North America, and it forms the foundation of the whole Coast Range. Everything else was either deposited on top or invaded through it as an igneous rock or erupted on top of it. Here's a close-up view of some of the Siletz basalt, which has these rounded shapes, which is a cross-sectional view of what we call pillow basalt. And pillow basalt forms because the lava has erupted underwater in an oceanic environment. And as the lava erupts underwater, it cools very quickly because of the cold water, and it makes these blobs where the outer part of the lava has cooled, but the inside is still molten. And so the blob settles to the seafloor and kind of conforms to it and makes these pillow shapes. And that's my rock hammer that I lost. I had that rock hammer since college.